How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new video. Today we're going to be covering a few more rumors that have shown up on the interwebs as per usual. So please sit back, relax. We're going to jump right into it. But also keep in mind, these are rumors, so do not take these as, be all, end all. There is a high chance a lot of these things could be, not real. So keep that in mind as we're going into this. But either way, let's get started with the first rumor of today. So this one comes to us from 4chan, and this one is kind of interesting, I guess. So it starts off like this. Crown Tundra leak by Anonymous on the 23rd. This was posted. This was quite a while ago when this was posted. Release date 11th of November. Now, if I'm going to actually check that up real quick. So the 11th of November is exactly on a Wednesday. That's actually a really good day. That's usually one of those days where Pokemon does tend to actually release things. There's actually generally a release window there, so that's not too off to begin with, right? It continues on though. No more new Galarian forms. Now, this is something we've all established at this point already. I think all of us, you guys included, already know that the likeliness rather of them actually including more Galarian forms is very slim, because the data mines from people in the community that have been able to data mine things out of there, they've pretty much been able to find exactly everything that's going to be in the Crown Tundra, including two Pokemon that we don't know about, which are going to have some connection to I guess Calyrex. They've already kind of leaked all that through the data mines, so the likeliness of them just somehow not including in those files that, by the way, leaked stuff we don't even know anything about, the likeliness of those including anything, missing is just highly unlikely. That's what I'm trying to get to, right? The likeliness is highly unlikely, so that's what I'm trying to get to here. But next up though, Galarian Slowking is a ghost psychic type. Now, Galarian Slowking's helmets have 8 eyes. Ugh, I hate that. I really hate that. I've got a phobia for that sort of thing. The item to need evolved Galarian Slowpoke called the Galarica helmet, which makes sense. We used to have the Galarica, what was it, Twig or whatever, to make the Galarica. I can't remember what the other one was called. I honestly cannot remember. His signature move is Helmet Drain, a ghost type move. It's a status move. This heals 50% HP health and removes the status condition. That's actually pretty interesting, if I'm gonna be honest with you. That actually sounds pretty intriguing. Next up though, Peony is Rose's brother. He's a ground specialist. He uses G-Max Anaconda. Kind of repetitive, we've seen that before. Peony's daughter's name is Margaret. She is a Galarian Slowking. Margaret is your rival. Again, stuff we already know, or at least stuff we've already heard from other rumors. The Galarian birds in the tree fight each other. You need to catch the 3 Galarian birds, alright? The 2 horses are game exclusives. We've also seen this from other people, and I think I've already talked about this in other things, but I'm not a big fan of exclusive type of deals, but I get why they exist, so it is what it is. Now, a white horse named oh, this is what actually gives us names. Let's see what it says though. So, a white horse named Stallium, a fairy psychic type in Sword, and Darkinesis? That's a really strange name. A dark psychic type in Shield. Why do I feel like that's just that name? Just something is off with that. Yeah, I don't know. That's an odd name. But either way, so that one's dark psychic, which would be a pretty cool typing. You catch 3 Reggies and I guess 3 Reggies and the Reggie in the Reggie ruins. Wait, you catch 3 Reggies, the Reggie ruins. Okay, after catching the 3. What? This is confusing. Does he mean you catch the 2 Reggies, the brand new ones, after catching the normal 3 Reggies? I guess that's what you're trying to get to. But yeah, you're going to encounter Regieleki and Regidrago. Regieleki and Regidrago are not version exclusives, which would be good news. After catching Stallium and the other one, you encounter Calyrex. Okay, that would make sense. After catching Calyrex, you will encounter Legendaries and Ultra Beasts. Cool, because we already know Ultra Beasts will be in this. After completing the Crown Tundra, you can rematch Peony and Margaret. We've heard this as well before. The Galar Star Tournament is available at Winden. Clara, Avery, Peony, and Margaret will not join the Galar Star Tournament. That's unfortunate. A Melmetal needs 5 max metal and 3 max mushrooms required for max soup. So that is basically the rumor in itself. And yeah, we'll talk a little bit further about it at the end, because there's some interesting stuff here. The names are kind of intriguing, but also a little bit odd. It's making me feel like it's most likely fake, but it's intriguing. It's a little bit different than most of the other stuff we've seen. So that was the first rumor. Let's jump to the next one. And here is the next rumor we have here. So this one is slightly more interesting to say the least, right? So Crown Tundra and Gen 9 leak. Ooh, this is spicy. So Crown Tundra, Peony is Rose's brother. We already kind of heard this before. He's a ground type specialist. He uses G-Max Anaconda, blah, blah, repetitive. Peony's daughter name is Margaret. She uses Galarian Slowking. Again, literally what we just read. Galarian Slowking is Ghost Psychic type. Fair enough. Galarian Birds, the 2 Reggies, the horses, and Calyrex cannot be shiny. That would be unfortunate if it is true, because I'd love them not to be. The Galar Star tournament is available at Winden after completing the Crown Tundra. Cool, but here's the spicier part of this. Now, Gen 9, the game called Pokemon Summer and Pokemon Winter. Now, I would love if that was the case. Imagine if we did get Pokemon games called Pokemon Summer and Pokemon Winter, and one is actually like a game with more wintry areas, and the other one was like one with just summery areas, you know, like really like, you know, beautiful summer, etc. And the other one's like really cold, harsh winter. I love that. Next up, the region is based on Russia. That would be insane. Now, I don't know about the like market share of Pokemon specifically in Russia of all places. I don't know how many of the, you know, Russian people actually play Pokemon. I just genuinely don't know what the market is, you know, for Pokemon over there, because I've never really checked it, and I've never really seen any Russian Pokemon fan games. I mean, I've seen like Spanish, I've seen German, I've seen Italian and French, but I've never, and I genuinely mean this, or even Portuguese, but I've never ever seen a Russian Pokemon fan game or ROM hack, which usually that to me indicates that it's like a slightly smaller community. But then again, I have never even seen like an Indian Pokemon, you know, or like a Filipino Pokemon fan game, but there's a huge audience for Pokemon in India and in the Philippines, right? So, you know, it's you know, I guess it's not a fair assessment based on who makes fan games, because that just isn't a logical way to go off of it. That's usually how I look at it. So, you know, it is what it is. But either way, let's continue. The region is based on Russia. The professor gives you new starters, a grass type. Ooh, grass starter based on an eagle. Okay, 5 starter based on a snake, and a water starter based on a horse. Now, I feel like, you know, we gotta watch out with these, because usually, like, when they put these starter, you know, different Pokemon in here, they tend to usually be like, if it's a fake one, they take, like, you know, from those, like, fake Pokemon regions that YouTubers make. I've done that one of those, like, a long time ago myself, but, like, they'll take those sort of ones, put them in here as a goof or whatever. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen any of these. Feel free to let me know in the comments down below, which you probably will, let's be honest. You have 2 rivals, like Black and White, no Z-moves, and Dynamax. Megas returns. Ooh, that would be cool. New Megas are Machamp, Gastrodon, Breloom. Oh, I'd love Breloom to get some Mega Evolution, dude. It would be so cool. Escavalier, Acelgor, Mudsdale, Grimmsnarl, Hatterini, Paragon Z, and Duraludon. Okay, sounds fair. New regional forms. That would be really interesting if we actually did get ones in like Gen 9, because it's kind of interesting. They follow through now. 2 generations of like these forms, which I guess makes it easier to do their job, right? So Parasline, Bug Poison, Dunsparce, Ground, Dusterspars, jeez, Ground Dragon, so it gets an evolution for it, which would be amazing. Corsola Ice and Cursola Ice Ghost. Why would they do that? Why would they give Corsola another one? But then again, they did give Meowth another one, so it's possible. Nothing is impossible in this case, right? The Clink line, okay, would be Electric Steel. Larvesta line would be Ice, but oh no, that would be interesting. Ooh, Ice, ooh, okay, I'd love to see how that would turn out. Like, that would be pretty cool, actually. The Summer Legendary is a Fire type, and the Winter Legendary is an Ice type. Okay, that makes sense. Crown Tundra, 12th of November, Ruby and Sapphire Virtual Console late 2021, and Gen 9 late 2022. That could be actually good timing, I would say. I think it's a good time frame. But with all the things happening in the world, is it that possible? Let's be fair, right? Is it actually that possible considering everything that's going on? I don't know. Now let's talk about both these rumors a little bit further. So I'm gonna be honest, the first rumor is not very enthusiastic. I think the part about it that actually has any value is the possibility of what the names would be for the, you know, the 2 new legendaries, the White Horse and the Black Horse. I'd love to actually know what the true names are and what they look like. I'm really intrigued to see what these will look like, because they're the only actual thing we know that we don't know, right? Like, that's crazy. Like, we know they're real, but we just don't know what they look like yet, and we probably won't see them until the actual release, most likely, because I think they probably want to keep them secret until the release. So, you know, we just don't know anything, and I really want to see what they look like. Everything else in this first rumor, though, not really very enthusiastic in its approach. But the next one, though, the one with the Gen 9 stuff, this one I like, because I'd love for Megas to return. I'm a big fan of Megas. I don't know why we haven't had Megas return yet. I mean, they did say a while back they were planning on eventually bringing it back, but when, you know, like, is Gen 9 the perfect time? I would say yes, because, man, if they come up with another, like, really weird gimmick that doesn't make any sense, like, I wasn't a big fan of, like, Z moves, and I'm not a big fan of Dynamaxing. I really do like Megas, though. Personally, this is my personal opinion, I do like Megas, so I'd love for them to return, or if they do something similar to Megas, like that, I'd be a big fan. But I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you want to see, like, Megas return, or do you want them to just, like, do some brand new thing, or maybe just continue with Dynamaxing, even though I think they did say Dynamaxing is only for Galar, but they could change that, so I don't know. What do you guys think? And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy it, then drop a like down below. Thank you so much for watching. My name has been Ruffle Rowlet, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.